Sometimes the hardest part of trading isn't finding a setup, it's knowing when to enter. When price breaks a level, momentum can look strong. It can feel like the move is already underway. But quite often the market does return to that level before continuing. And when that happens, the entry can actually become clearer. Let's take a look at this on the charts. Okay, we start out by looking at NAS on the 15-minute time frame. We can see that during open, price is making an aggressive move to the downside. All right, and we don't hop in here though. We wait to see what happens next. And so while we're waiting, we go ahead and transition to a 5-minute time frame. Momentum is looking strong. It can feel like this is the time to enter. We know that markets don't always move in a straight line, right? So after a break, it's very common for price to return to the level. And this return or retest is where our opportunity could be. So when price comes back to this supply area, we're going to watch to see what the market does. Okay, and we can go ahead and create our supply zone. Go ahead and create our 5-minute supply. Now we're going to wait to see if price comes back up into the supply zone. And setting an alert is a good idea. You could go ahead and set an alert right below that 5-minute supply so that you'll be notified if price does come back to that level. And now we're waiting for price to enter into the supply and then give us a signal for a sell. Okay, and so we can use our path tool to recreate the path of price action. So we went down like this. We're expecting price to come back up and then continue downward. As price went down, we broke some levels here. So we just broke this area of support. Okay, we could also use our break and retest of the 15-minute trend line. We can see that price has broken through the trend line. We're waiting for price to return. So these are some of the things that we notice that support the idea that price is going to continue to the downside. And these are ideas that support our theory. First of all, we have a strong push down at open. We're trading below the EMAs. We have a break of support. And we have a break of the 15-minute trend line. And so these are all the ideas that support our theory. Okay, and as we continue to watch, we can see that we have a candle that is pushing back up toward the zone. We see that there is a middle candle forming of our 3-bar reversal, and it has wicks on both ends. It's rejecting the supply zone and also rejecting the EMAs. And finally, we have our third candle, which is our confirmation candle, and this completes our 3-bar reversal. So now we know that it's time to enter. I've been practicing execution on a Tradeovate demo account, so I'm focusing on following the process. If you'd like me to create a video on how to use this platform, then let me know in the comments. Okay, and then when you look left, there isn't much to see. So I had to go out to a 1-hour time frame today to look left to see where a good place would be to take profit. So it's been a while since we traded this low, so sometimes you have to zoom out to find your take profit areas. Remember that the key idea here isn't just the setup, it's the timing. The breakout shows the movement, but the retest often shows the market's intention. So the retest is where the market shows its hand. And it's up to us to recognize these moments. This is where trading becomes more clear. Trade mindfully.